Hi guys, two basic maths problem are given on the screen. The first one is a tricky maths expression, and the second one is a challenging reasoning problem. How will you solve them? Let's solve these problems one by one. Make sure you watch the whole video so that you do not miss any important concept I discussed in the video. So here's the first problem. This is a basic maths expression. A lot of you unfortunately may get this wrong, and if you do get this wrong, it's probably going to be because of a very common misunderstanding. But in this video, we will make it super clear for you. Let's see step by step how to solve it. But first, try to solve it yourself and comment below for me your answer in the comments. So the problem is 3 times parentheses 2 plus 4 times 2. What does this equals to? To solve this expression, you have to be careful with the order of the signs. Always be careful to solve the signs in the correct order. To get the correct answer, let's quickly understand the PEMDAS rule, as it helps to determine the sequence in which mathematical expressions should be evaluated to ensure accurate results. Here P stands for parentheses, perform calculations inside parentheses first. E stands for exponents. This includes operations like squaring, cubing, or taking square roots. M and D are multiplication and division. These operations have the same priority and should be executed from left to right. SE are addition and subtraction. Finally, perform addition and subtraction from left to right. These operations also have the same priority and should be executed in the order they appear in the expression. You have to do a lot of practice problems. If you truly want to master the order of operations, this is absolutely a critical part of all mathematics. So in this question, we have parentheses, a plus sign, and a multiplication sign. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is parentheses. So we're going to simplify everything in the parentheses first. So we're focused here and we look inside the parentheses. So inside the parentheses, we have a plus sign and a multiplication sign, since multiplication have a higher priority, so 4 times 2 will be our first move, which is equals to 8. So again, we're still working inside the parentheses. So we have 2 plus 8, which is equals to 10. Now finally we're done with everything to do with inside the parentheses. So now we can start thinking about the numbers outside of the parentheses. So 3 next to this parentheses. Here, this is actually multiplication, and that's all we have to do. 3 times 10 is 30. This is our final answer. Now look at this logical reasoning problem. Here we have some boxes filled with numbers. The digits are 2, 10, 6, 8, and 7. And this particular box is empty. In this problem, you need to fill this box with the correct digit. So basically, you have to find a pattern or a relation between the digits, and you have to fill this last digit according to the same pattern. Let's see step by step how to solve it. But first try to solve it yourself and comment below for me your answer in the comments. You have to notice that for a sequence to be formed, you need a rule to discover the numbers. Just discover the rule, for example. Look here. Something is happening here that causing this 2 turn into 10, then turns into 6, then turns into 8, then 7, and so on. Let's try to discover this rule. Check it out, guys. In these types of questions, we need to pay attention to the following. What are the 2 types of sequences? Those are arithmetic progression, AP, and geometric progression, GP. So, when faced with a question, the first thing to do is to identify if it follows either the AP or GP pattern. For instance, if the sequence follows a constant addition or multiplication, it might be an AP or GP respectively. Look here at this 2. If you add 8, we will have 10. But how do we get this 6 here? Okay, if we add these numbers, we get 2 plus 10 equals 12. And then divide it by 2, so it will give us our required number 6. Let's check this logic at this step. Now we have 10 and 6 preceding this next number 8. So, we have to add 10 and 6, and then divide it by 2 to turn it into 8. Great! As you can see, we find a pattern. This is our pattern. Add 2 preceding numbers and then divide it by 2 to get the next number. So, to find the last number, we will add these 2 numbers. So, here 8 plus 7 will give 15 and then divide it by 2. So we will have 7.5 as our final answer. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. You can subscribe the channel for more such interesting videos. See you in the next video.